Boom, hey internet. Another good question. You guys keep them coming. Easiest way to get at me, by the way, is to text me at this number here. You'll be added to my contacts. So is there an optimum time to drop a brand? Or like, I've got this question a couple different ways. Is there an industry sort of time to drop? And the answer is no. The short answer is no. In fact, on this topic, what I've told you guys in the last couple of years is now that a lot of companies are going direct to the consumer, and I push this all the time with emergence of POD product and DTG, and as that keeps climbing and growing and they're doing fulfillment for you, it's kind of a one-by-one thing, right? So you win with each customer at a time. So drops, like some of your big influencers might say, oh, we have a drop coming, 12 o'clock midnight tonight or tomorrow, or they do the countdown. This is amazing. It's cool to really see this. Anyone that's doing this is more so like catering to their big following. So influencers can get away with it. But if you're more of a traditional company or you don't have that kind of influence, another thorough way to answer the question, so you can make a drop whenever you want. Anyone that's doing drops like that, Nelk Boys, Logan Paul with Maverick, anyone that is pushing apparel as an influencer, their people are just ready to eat up the product all the time. So obviously you got to get like kind of your collection or your capsule together, whether that's hats, beanies, wallets, or like bottle openers and whatever it is, and you do one big push, and then after they can say, hey, we sold out. So you can drop that whenever. In fact, if you don't have a schedule based on that, then you want to put it around certain events, right? So if you collab with a company, or obviously the holidays is something that's always relevant. So a Christmas drop, a Thanksgiving's drop, something that you create on your own as an event, or something big going on for your company or you as an influencer. If you are an influencer trying to get to that level, you can make a drop whenever you want. Okay, here's the other answer. If you deal with wholesale, so if you're selling your stuff to a shop, so lowering the price to a wholesale where they can buy bulk orders of it, that's gonna change the game a bit. So now you would have a drop whenever you want. If like, let's say you're a company and you collaborate all the time with other companies and influencers, you're gonna put drops around that person, athlete, musician, TikToker. So if you do a capsule with them as a collaboration, you drop whenever that is the right time. But if you're selling to a shop, they're gonna need seasons, or they're gonna have an organized way when they do buys and when they as a shop push. So spring, fall, holiday, summer, obviously, okay, your shorts and your tank tops, and back to school. So those are all gonna denote, just like regular fashion, those are gonna have certain times to drop. So the first answer is no, but if you deal with retail, that changes the game. So you would have a schedule, and then the other schedule would go in tandem with that, okay? It sounds like a lot, and to be honest, it is, because that schedule will determine your marketing schedule. So now you put your marketing and social media wrapped around that. Does that make sense? So in that scenario, you want to just make sure everything is organized, so hopefully you have everything by a handle, by an overview. Coincidentally, on Clothing Brand Academy, I have a template. I have a template that I've developed, and this is from working with the last several brands where working with influencers became a big part of it. So when I was at Boulevard, I pushed the campaign so that we worked with Ayo and Teo, who are both musicians, but definitely dancers, and they have millions of followers. Also, we flew ourselves and Kita the Great out to San Francisco. We did a shoot, we did some media with him. So those two collaborations with those influencers were something that I pushed. And so outside of our regular spring, fall drops for merchandise, we also put them into the campaign, right? And if we were to do a one-off with Kita or Ayo and Teo, we would also wrap that into the campaign. And so just so that you know, these are things that I really used, and so I kind of put the best bits of that into this editable template where you guys can use, and you can save a ton of time. Also just kind of see what's important. So you could see how I created my system to kind of organize things, and then obviously it's editable so you can change it as to your company and your guys' needs. All right, any questions, anything you want to add to the conversation, keep it going below on the comments. Follow me on social media when you guys get a chance. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.